Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Sarah and I'm going to be doing another print-on-demand review today. The company I'm going to be reviewing is called Printbest. They are based in Canada and they did reach out to me about a video. They aren't sponsoring this video, but I was happy to try out some of their products. So I did set up a shop with them and uploaded some designs. You can integrate this with shops like Etsy. I was gonna do a little portion on how you could do that in this video, but I think that would just make this too long, so I'll probably do that in a separate video. So for today, I'm just gonna show you some of the items that I picked out and how the print quality is and just my overall thoughts. Also, just wanna let you know that this video is gonna be kind of split, so I'm filming this on 2 different days, and the reason is because my first order from them had some misprints, so I had to get a second order. If it wasn't misprinted, I think it wasn't anybody's fault. The way that I went about ordering these items is different than how a normal person would. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the V-neck shirt. This one is the Bella and Canvas Triblend collection. And this is in a size large. It is black and it has this print on it. So this is screen printed and it looks great. It's very crisp and opaque and there's no errors. It looks really nice and it's centered quite nicely on the shirt. So there's nothing wrong with this. The shirt itself is very soft, but it's also quite thin and see-through, like a little bit see-through. I don't know if you can see. Ah, there you go. You can see it there. I'll put it on so you can see what it looks like for size. So the only problem when I said like they misprinted them is just they used the wrong design. So for this shirt, it was actually meant to be a white shirt with a different design on the back. So it's not like the print was like slightly out of place. It just what ended up being the wrong design. So that's why it's more of an error, I think, on the back end. Whereas I don't think that would be an issue for a buyer, because usually when I've used print-on-demand services before, the biggest issue would be the placement. So something just might be off. So if you centered it, it might just be like at the top. That's kind of the biggest issue I've had, but that was not any of the issues in the stuff that I did get. It was more just the wrong design. So the next shirt is also a Bella Canvas Heather CVC. Oh, it's upside down. So this one is a 90% cotton, 10% polyester blend. This is the Unisex large long sleeve tee. So again, the same print, but this was meant to be a different print that was in this corner area here. So it's definitely more of a lightweight long sleeve tee. And the sleeves have like just that more ribbed kind of elasticy cuff, and the bottom is just a regular like double seam stitch. And again, it's very soft, lightweight, and I will make sure to try it on so you can see what it looks like. And this is a close-up of the print. It's the exact same as the other one, so screen printed on. It looks really nice. It's also centered very nicely, and yeah. All right, so the next one I got was a hoodie. This one had a design, this is correct, this design here, but then the back was actually supposed to have the print that I just showed you here, the consume less, create more print. So this doesn't have anything on the back. It just has this on the front, which again looks really nice. It's really opaque, very crisp, and no issues with the screen printing there. It has the white drawstrings, and this is a Bella and Canvas fleece collection in the size large. I think on the site it's called like sponge cotton, and I think that kind of does make sense. It's very, very soft, but again, it's very lightweight. It is not a heavy hoodie, but the inside is very, very fleecy. See if you can tell. It's a very soft kind of woolly. It's not wool, but it's a little bit different, I think. It's like it says, it's kind of spongy, I guess. And also you'll see when I try this on, but the bottom is like it has a smaller cuff, and it's very loose, so it's not like the hoodies where it's tighter at the bottom and then the top kind of hangs over. It kind of would just fall into place, and you'll see that when I try it on. So the bottom is very loose, so it's kind of more like straight line, whether, you know, some hoodies are tighter around the waist and then it kind of like cinches in and then bubbles up over top. This one is just more like straight. And of course it has the pocket at the front. Those were the 3 items of clothing I got. In the next like clip or section after this one, I did get 3 replacements for those, and they're going to be a different brand and different quality, so I'll be able to check those out and compare them. But I did get one of the mugs. This is the large mug. It comes in this box, and this is the shape. The handle has like kind of like an oval shape, and the mug is quite big. It's kind of beveled here, and I guess like compare it to my head, it's pretty big. This is the print on the front. I believe it's digitally printed. It looks good. I really like the style of the mug, the size of the mug, and the way that it fits with my hand. Like the handle's really big, so my hand fits in. I have a pretty big hand. And yeah, it's very comfortable, and there's lots of room for the design. You can put it on the back as well. That's it for my first little haul. In the next clip, it will probably be a week from now, so I'll see you there. It's a few weeks later. I got the second shipment in that I was talking about, and this time it's the correct items, which is great. So I wanted to show you them, and they're a little bit different than the last ones. There's some different shirts. First is a white t-shirt. I only had black shirts in the last haul that I did, but I wanted to see what color it looked like on a white shirt. So this is a plain white shirt, Bella Canvas 3113, and it's a large solid white Triblend, and it's definitely a very see-through shirt. You can see here, so it's a thin shirt, which I don't mind when it's black, but I don't love it when it's white, because you can kind of see the print through the shirt here. So this is actually the print I got on the back. And the shirt itself is very soft. The print looks really good. I like the way it turns out. It's very opaque, it's bright. So I'm really happy with the print itself. I'll show you that up close. So you can see it looks really good. The lines are really crisp, and the black looks really nice. I love the print. I think the color looks really good. I just am not a fan of thin white t-shirts. This is the large. I will make sure to show you what it looks like on. Okay, the next one we have is a long sleeve black shirt. Next Level Apparel. I think in the haul I did before this, the long sleeve shirt I used was something else. So this is a little bit different. So it's not a heavyweight shirt, but it's not a super thin shirt. It's like kind of in the middle, I guess. You can kind of see through the light, like you can kind of see my skin through that. And this is the print that I got on it. In white, just says crafty mother effer. And that is screen printed on. It looks really good. No complaints about that. And these are really fine details too. Like you can see the lines are super thin. So I think that looks really nice. And the sleeves don't have that kind of, you know, when you have like the ribbed end, like collar, sleeve, whatever. It's just like a regular t-shirt on the end. This is a size large, so I'll make sure to show you that on. I do think this is a good option. A lightweight shirt, but it's not too thin, and it's also very soft. It just feels like a really nice quality shirt. Okay, so the last item I have is another hoodie. So in the last haul I did, I had a hoodie and it had this on the front, but then it didn't have the print on the back. And that hoodie I think was Bell and Canvas. I'm not sure because it's been a few weeks. But this one is actually Champion. So this one is quite a bit thicker. I'd say this one definitely feels like a nicer quality hoodie than the last one. The bottom, again, is not like a tight bottom. It's a very loose bottom. I got this in a different size than the other sweater. I think I got this one in a medium. I got this one in a medium. And just so you know, it has the Champion logo on the sleeve, so maybe that's a good thing for some people, maybe it's a bad thing, but just something to point out. There is like an embroidered kind of patch type thing on the sleeve with the small Champion logo. I got this on the front, which looks great, and then on the back I got the Consume Less, Create More print. Okay, so welcome back to a week before. I filmed the outro before I got my second group of shipments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. A huge thank you to Printbest for sending me these items. I really like supporting a Canadian company. I hope this was helpful, and I'm always on the hunt to find like the perfect print-on-demand company, because getting stuff printed as a small maker can be a huge cost as far as like overhead, getting a lot of inventory. So I think print on demand is such a great way to start when you're a small business or an artist, and maybe you're not at that stage yet. Maybe you want to test some things out. So I just think it's a really accessible way of doing things, and it's nice to kind of like weigh your options between different companies, whether that's their locations, the products they offer, the customer service they have, their price points. So I'm really enjoying trying out all of these different companies and seeing which one I like best. So if you have any questions about Printbest, please leave them in the comments below. I will try to make a video later on how to set up Printbest with your shop, and from like the more technical side of doing it on their website, and hopefully that can help you get started. Also, let me know if there are any other print-on-demand or dropshipping companies that you want me to test out. I'd be happy to do so, but make sure to check my playlist because I have a few other ones that I've already tried. And I'll see you next time.